Alrighty, y'all. Alright, so today's video is gonna be a video of FaZe Rug's cousin, Sherman the Vermin, the most mysterious place in all of YouTube. If you guys do know about this, if you guys do watch FaZe Rug, he was in this so many times, and he was in it for like almost 3 hours and almost died. If you guys have watched one of his videos. But before we get into the video, if you guys could do drop a like, subscribe, turn on those notifications, so whenever we make new videos, we will be able to make more content for y'all and do more giveaways for y'all. But we also trying to hit 100,000 subscribers before next Christmas. So if you guys do want to help out with that, it would be appreciated. But let's get right into the video.
All right, guys, so before we get into the tunnel stories, I'm gonna take you guys back to my house to tell you guys what happened to me last night. This is the only way back to my house. So the other day I was playing Call of Duty, absolutely destroying this kid named Stinky Fart. He started talking trash to me, I started talking trash to him, and after that, I got off the game, had to start watching some YouTube videos. But then, I got a very suspicious message that read this. Hello Sherman, I'm coming for you. I've tracked your IP address and found out exactly where you live. I'll see you soon. And when I looked at the sender's name, it read, stinkyfart69@gmail.com. I immediately knew who this was. It was the man who I was destroying in Call of Duty. Now anyone in my shoes would be terrified from a message like this, but little did good old Stinky Fart know I had Surfshark VPN activated, and I led him straight to the streets of Germany, nowhere near where I live. Yep, that's right. He never found me. Thanks to Surfshark VPN, I was able to stay safe in my own home. Away from all these internet scammers and sketchy websites, I'm able to browse privately, stay safe on public Wi-Fi, send and receive files securely, and most importantly, protect my identity. For all of you out there who don't want to be tracked or watched by people like StinkyFart69, download Surfshark VPN. They are having an insane 83% off. And if you buy a 24-month plan, you get 3 months for free and a money-back guarantee. Just scan this QR code right here and make sure to use code Sherman at checkout. Back to the video. The Haunted Tunnel. The birthplace of some of our most popular haunted videos and my PTSD. There have been a lot of videos about the haunted tunnel and a lot of stories that go with them. One of the weirdest mystical places in all of YouTube where anything and everything can happen. The story is known by hundreds of millions of people, but the problem is nobody knows the whole story. That's because we never made one. After years and years of exploration and conspiracy hunting, we finally have a completed story, a beginning, middle, and not so happy ending, and I'm here to tell it. This one's a little bit of a chiller, so I'd make sure you're comfortable for a while. Make sure to grab some snacks, sit back, and relax while I organize the whole Haunted Tunnel saga into one final story. Let's call this one the grand finale. Alright guys, so first things first, you guys have probably never been to the Haunted Tunnel, and I don't blame you, it's a very dangerous place. So what I'm going to be doing is taking you guys with me on a whole entire path down to the Haunted Tunnel. This is not going to have too many cuts. This is mainly for you guys to experience what we experience every time we went down there. You really got to get a feel of everything around you as we walk down, and we never really show too much of that part. So it's going to be pretty crazy for you guys to experience it as realistic as I can possibly make it. This is going to give you guys a way better reference when I tell you guys these stories. You guys ready? Let's go. Guys, so before we go into the haunted tunnel, we always go down real quick to make sure that there's nobody down there and stuff like that. This is my first time going down there today, so I don't know what I'm gonna find down there. So a lot of the time people actually think that the haunted tunnel is only dangerous because of spirits or ghosts, but that's actually not true. A lot of the time there's people.
Sick of all the ads like this one? Just head to adskiller.com, click on activate now.
In that area over there that do drugs or are homeless and will attack you for money, and they sleep there, they like live over there. We're gonna go over there and check it out, but what you guys want to do is get a feel for what it feels like to go down to the haunted tunnel. This is exactly what route we take every time, and we always do this before we go and start filming to make sure there's nobody here or anything like that. It's a lot of weird areas. You don't want to trip and break your ankle. We're almost there. So
wow,
what we want to do
crazy.
when we get to about right here is just call out, yo, yo. I want to make sure that there's no one here, because if there is, you should probably leave. You don't want to take your chances on someone over here. But if nobody answers, then you're good. Right when you get here, you have a little bit of a view of the tunnel, as you guys can see, but you just want to keep your eye over there and make sure there's nobody over there. Looks good right now. There it is. There's the haunted tunnel, guys. So what you guys saw from beginning till now is literally what it's like to get down to the haunted tunnel. And this like foresty area is actually really scary too. And then you have that area right there is where a lot of weird people like to hang out at. But something cool that you guys had no idea about was that the day that we filmed the Ouija board video, we actually came to the tunnel and we saw that the haunted tunnel was almost flooded. It was raining a little bit and the tunnel was pushing a lot of water out. We had the table and the Ouija board. We didn't want to get the Ouija board wet. So what we did was we came over here and we set up the Ouija board right here. There's the tunnel right there. And what we did was set up the table right here. We put the Ouija board on top and we played the Ouija board right here to see if we would even encounter any spirits, to see if it was worth the risk of going in there with a wet Ouija board.
I would never touch their Ouija board. I just don't, I'm not into that stuff. I would never. I'm into video games, making YouTube content and stuff like that. I would never be in that stuff.
And we actually did encounter some crazy spirits, strong forces throughout the planchette where we're like, we gotta go in there. There's no way that we miss this opportunity. Who knows if it'll ever happen again. And we did go in there and we did the Ouija board in there, and that's where we got a lot of crazy answers from what we think is the little girl that actually ended up dying in the tunnel. Let's go down here now.
A girl died in there?
When you guys get to this tree right here, as if you guys are gonna come, I really hope none of you guys do come, but you just go up and you jump off. Jeez, man, is that a shopping cart? And actually up there, right now, I see a little shelter that someone made. Let's go look at that. Oh my God, dude. That thing looks crazy. Jeez, man. Look what someone built, bro. Come take a look at this. Look at that, guys. Dude, look at the craftsmanship on this. Jeez, look at this. They tied it all up. Whoever built this, pretty smart. Okay, let's go into the tunnel. All right, guys, so we always come down here. We take the exact same set of rocks. We take this rock here, which I promise you on everything, that little rock right here has been there since the first day I ever came here. So you put your foot there, and then you have to take a little half step, unless you're tall. And then right here, this big old rock right here has stayed sturdy. Imagine it fell right now, that would be so funny. There's some weird stuff in this one. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Bro, that's the haunted tunnel for you, bro. Oh my God, that is so weird. Well, nothing left to do now but get in. All right. So there's a log here, but I'm gonna jump in. What are you guys waiting for? Let's go. Come on.
Oh, heck no, it's dark in there?
What the f is that? Do you hear that?
It's water. It has to be.
I hate this place. So, dude, oh my God. Someone's in there, like an animal is growling at me in there. Okay guys, so right when you get in here, right away you smell like this nasty smell. It's not even like nasty like poo-poo, it's more like chemicals or like a really weird type of leaf or something that's gonna knock you out. I don't know what it is, kind of like what you smell at the dentist, but it's not paint. It smells really, really bad, and it makes you feel like you're gonna pass out. Literally, like, look how far back we are. We're not even far. We're barely in right now. But the thing is, right when you get to about here, and you're looking forward, without a flashlight, you cannot see nothing. There could be a wall in front of me right now, and I would not see nothing. So after I did my little walkthrough of the haunted tunnel, I actually met some people that came to check it out, and I decided to give them a little background story on the whole tunnel. You guys want a history lesson on the haunted tunnel? Oh yeah. You guys know what a Ouija board is?
Oh yeah.
So me and my cousin, I don't know if you guys know FaZe Rug.
Yep. Well, I just found out about it.
Yeah, so we actually came down here 6 years ago, and then like a year later we did the Ouija board in there, like for real. Yeah, we really did it. It was crazy. And like a lot of crazy stuff has happened in there. Like we got flooded out one time when we went in. It was completely dry like this. And then when we actually got deeper in, it started raining. All the water like almost flooded us completely out. Do you guys know the story of what happened here? So like a little girl, she got hit by a drunk driver, and the drunk driver drove off. But she called the cops. Cop came, and he told her that he would take her home. She didn't want to go in the car. She said, no, it's fine, I want to go home. He got mad and he took her and put her in the car. He crashed the car, and then he put her in that tunnel because he didn't want to get in trouble for it. But he got discovered, of course, and she died in there. But the really nasty part that I wouldn't want to say, but I'll say it anyways, animals ate her legs. But they say she might have been alive because, yeah. So it was a really, really gross story.
Yeah, it's gnarly.
They say she haunts it.
How far in have you been?
Like 2 hours in.
It's 2 hours.
Yeah, but you have no cell phone service.
Yeah.
You get stuck in there. One time we were about 2 hours in, and we wanted to go back because sometimes you get out of a pothole, sometimes. And we realized we hadn't seen a pothole in about 40 minutes. We ran out of water. And then while we're talking, you get really dizzy in there because it's hard to breathe. We forgot which way was back and which way was front. So we were just stuck in a tunnel, dark on both ends, flashlights about to die, cameras about to die, no water. And we just made a decision to go one way, got out of the tunnel alive. That was about 4 years ago. But on the Ouija board, we did speak to the girl.
Yeah.
No bull. Like, we really, really did speak to her. And she was telling us her name. Sometimes when you play with the Ouija board, it just says random letters, so you don't really know what it means, but I'm telling you, it's crazy. I would advise you guys to not go in that tunnel ever. Not that you guys would. You guys are probably very normal people, but we're idiots, so we did it.
Well, I'm like, I love haunted stuff. I saw
Oh,
it.
yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm coming to check it out.
Yeah, oh, this is why you guys came here?
Yeah.
No, that's so sick. You guys came here just for a haunted tunnel. That's sick. I'm
Yeah.
telling you guys, literally all the videos we've made here, like over hundreds of millions of views, makes this place freaking crazy. All right, everybody, it is now time to hear the full story of the haunted tunnel. We've had a very long journey with the famous haunted tunnel, but we now have a full story. So for the people that don't know, Brian and I actually discovered the haunted tunnel through the app called Pokemon Go. As a matter of fact, it was 6 years ago. Brian and I went on a little walk around our neighborhood to see if we could try to catch some Pokemon.
We are about to play some Pokemon Go. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically catching Pokemons in real life.
I told Brian that I knew about a cool little tunnel in this forest area that we should go explore, and he was up for it. He was like, let's see if we could go catch a Pokemon over there, and it would just be a lot of fun. So we went.
We made it to the forest. This is like the little entrance place right here. Hopefully we can find some sick Pokemons here. You'll find some good ones since we're near water. Did you hear about the girl that found a dead body? Oh, hell no. I feel like we can find snakes here. Like,
Oh, hell yeah.
Pokemon. I'm gonna find a real snake.
Oh,
I'm level 3.
shit.
I leveled up.
Oh my god, you hear are we in the zoo?
Wait, I'm actually...
Oh my god, wait, you're walking first.
So right off the bat, we were more scared of the bugs rather than evil spirits.
The spider webs. Oh my god.
Hear less about a spider.
No, there are gonna be exotic spiders here. There's not even gonna be spiders.
This is like the game of the year.
Do you see this guy?
But as we walked a little bit further into the forest, we ended up seeing the tunnel, and we grew a little bit more curious.
Holy shit, you know there's a tunnel right there we can go in?
Wait, can we actually? Is it water though?
A little bit.
I need to
Okay.
find at least one Pokemon here.
One. We're not leaving until you find 3.
I told Brian something like, I'm definitely not going in there.
Yeah, not going in there.
And then Brian told me,
Oh, we're not going in the tunnel?
in which I responded,
Do you want to? I don't know if there would be service.
that was the first time we ever talked about actually entering the haunted tunnel, not knowing that it would be a decision that we would soon deeply regret. We explored the super creepy forest a little bit longer, and then we made the decision to go inside.
So there's that little cave. Okay, Anthony, how are we gonna get over there? Another spider web. No, like, I hate spider webs.
Dude, I'm actually scared. Like, I don't want to get bit by some... We're going hoodie.
Lucky you, I'm wearing a short sleeve shirt. Wait, where are we going? We're going from the other side? All right, we're about to try to go in this cave.
He made it. Now I have to make it without a hand.
Another spider web.
Are you serious? Okay.
All right, there it is, guys. Where? Just jump?
Yeah.
Oh my God. All right, so who's going first?
These are done for sure.
Damn it, why
I'm
did...
just saying. I want to find a frog.
I know, that would actually be sick. All right, where are the Pokemons? We're not even finding any. Wait, so do we jump like from here?
Yeah.
Right off the bat, we hear something super creepy.
Oh, careful. Go.
You can hear that?
Is there anyone in there?
No, but come down.
Let's go.
You don't want to go?
No, let's go. Someone's actually here.
Hold on. Holy sh! There's someone in there.
Ew.
Oh my God! Straight into darkness. Come on. It's straight. Yeah.
Now this sentence right here sends chills down my spine knowing what would happen to us in the future when we went there.
Oh my, heck no, man.
Hurry up, for a demon attacks me.
How do I step here?
Just step on it. Holy sh! Hold up, let's just go, dude. Don't worry, I have flash on my phone. Yeah, great idea to find a Pokemon.
Can you keep flashing?
Oh. Brian, what the f? Dude, run. Brian, what the f? What was that? What was that? Here, hold the camera.
Wait, someone is...
It sounds like a ritual. Like people are actually doing like demon stuff in there, like a ritual actually. And that's scary, bro.
Wait, what was that, dude? It was one person. It was one person. I better have gone down this way.
Oh, wait, help. Wait, did you hear that?
What was that? No, someone walking to us.
Yeah, someone
You
was...
saw it?
And we get this weird feeling of somebody walking right towards us. Seeing the tunnel on camera is one thing, but seeing it in person is a whole different experience. The graffiti gives you "I shouldn't be here" or "who was here before me" vibes. The smell makes you absolutely sick and a little bit dizzy. The noises of the frogs constantly croaking is way louder and obnoxious in person, and it makes you feel like you cannot gather your thoughts and calm down. The weird little bang noises and distinct voices really make you think the worst is about to happen, and to top it all off, you never really know who or what is watching you from the creepy forest behind you. It makes you feel like you might not ever make it to safety again.
Yeah, exactly. What the heck is that?
So after that video, people started to get interested. We started reading comments like this, and thus the haunted tunnel saga began. I remember that whole entire week, Brian and I were texting each other talking about the tunnel and the comments and how many people wanted us to go back there, and eventually we caved in and agreed to go back. That was our second mistake.
Anthony, where are we going?
I'm so scared.
Where are we going? It's happening, guys.
Wait, are we really gonna do this?
We are. I mean,
Brian headed to my house,
Bro,
he picked me up, and
they
then we
look
headed to
so
the store to buy some
different from
equipment before we
then
headed
and
to the
now,
tunnel.
bro.
After that, we went straight to the tunnel and the journey began.
and we are back.
Smells like fresh ass.
It literally smells.
You can see I was the same old immature kid.
You suck. Guys, I'm actually so anxious to go in now. Look at how far the light goes. This is gonna be dope. We're gonna try to make it all the way. We're gonna try, okay? Everyone was telling me to like bring fans with us, but I don't want to be responsible for my fans' deaths. Like, I honestly would have been down. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't mind being responsible for you.
But after all the axe slamming and the saying of a little prayer, we
Fuck is that noise?
headed in.
No, really though, before we go, let's just pray really quick. Please God, let this be a safe trip. We're gonna go back to our families.
Right hand over our heart.
Oh my God. Okay, please God, let this be a safe trip. Let us go back to our families. This is just for a video. Please, whatever we heard last time, please don't let it be in there. Or actually, let it be in there, but don't let it kill us just because we want to get on record. Yeah.
All right.
Please don't let us get eaten by an alligator, and
Listen,
thank you, God, we love you.
Are my biggest fear if I'm ever face to face with an alligator.
Holy shit, it's so deep.
The weirdest thing, as soon as we get in there, a car honks its horn, and it carries through the whole entire tunnel.
Okay, let's just keep
All right, let's go, yeah. What the hell, dude? What the f***? What the? Just... Do you hear that? Just go.
That wasn't a haunted thing, but it was just something to get us in the jump scare mood. You can hear the frogs croaking as if they're like warning us not to go in. Maybe all the people that died in the tunnel turned to frogs and guard it with their life and croak at people that are about to go in to not make the same mistake they did. I don't know, just a little bit of a theory. But anyways, we continued exploring. We found a bunch of different things on the ground and on the ceiling.
Yeah, just go. Let's go, because it's a long way. Yeah, it's a very long way.
What is this? Yeah, what the hell? It's like rust. Anthony, if that... Wait, that's a bat.
Oh my God, wait, let me zoom in.
Guys, that's literally...
Let me zoom in, shine the light on it. Wait. Holy shit.
I've never seen a bat in person.
I have. Go a little closer.
There's so many of these, like...
Yeah.
That creeped us out, but didn't send us running yet. That comes later. Now that first turn that you make in the haunted tunnel, which comes about 100 to 200 feet in, signifies that you're not gonna see daylight for a very long time.
Go. Just keep walking through it.
I'm just scared of the stuff. What happened?
Wait.
Wait, I'm scared. Anthony. Wait.
Look, turn around. You can come back now.
Anthony, wait, was that blood?
Now we continued exploring even after that first turn, no matter how terrifying it was, and we started to realize we cannot breathe correctly.
Oh, wait, there's blood on the wall over there. Flash it. What is that? Someone's... Hold on, I can't breathe in here. I'm literally breathing like fumes. Wait, Anthony, I think that's really... Is that blood?
A few turns and jumps later, without even realizing it, we're about 40 minutes into this haunted tunnel.
No way. Nice. Guys, we made it. I keep hearing like hissing though. Oh, I don't like that. You know what I mean? Yeah.
We had no idea what was on the other side, but seeing all the graffiti made us feel comfortable, because it means that people have been there and that we haven't passed no man's land just yet.
What the heck?
Mommy, I wonder who that is. So people have gone this far. Yeah. I wonder if they made it out.
Then another scary thing that happened was we realized we had no signal on our phones.
Yeah, no service.
Yeah, of course.
Try to call or something. Right.
This way out.
No way for our parents to call us, or no way for us to call for help. That's when we heard the first ever alarming, absolutely unexplainable noise. It went like this.
I'm interested in the end, is what I want you to see. There's a big ass. What the f? You heard that? Do you hear someone screaming? No, it's someone screaming. Wait, what the f? Brian, wait. Hold on. What if there's like someone pranking us? Because that's the second time we heard something.
Where's the emergency exit?
This is not the haunted house. Wait. That was no. Maybe someone's like with us.
We thought someone had to have been pranking us. There's no way that anybody even knew we were in there though. We continue forward, but we're absolutely terrified. We started reading more of the graffiti on the wall and realized we might be able to learn some stuff from it.
If you just heard fly.
July 1997.
Oh my god. 797.
What is that?
Maybe it said our tunnel. There's an O there. It says 797, so 797.
Stay out of
I don't know what this is right here. Stay out of our tunnel.
This is freaking me out right now.
This is
Wait,
scary.
that noise that we heard in the beginning?
Around that point, fear started to really settle in. We started to think about leaving, but then I motivated Brian a little bit and we're like, all right, let's just keep going.
Do you hear? What the fuck?
I'm actually scared.
Wait, me too. No, I swear I'm actually scared. Do you just want to keep it? No. No, we actually can't. Like,
I don't like reading like that.
if we leave now, like, it'll just defeat the whole purpose of the video. We bought all the flashlight, we bought the shit. Just go. Just go. We could do it.
Then I ended up showing Brian exactly how we were gonna get out of this tunnel, as I haven't made it all the way to the end before. And he was not happy about that at all.
Good one. What, the out? Yeah, no, don't. Because there's gonna be more of those. We can.
There are spider webs everywhere.
Oh, yeah, that's how we're getting out.
No.
It's gonna be through the. Yeah.
No, it's not just another opening.
No.
Anthony.
If we go all the way, but that will take at least 2 or 3 hours. We could do that, but we'll have to like end the recording because your camera would run out of battery.
You're telling me we have to go out from that?
Let me see. Let me make sure. Move.
Now the second weird noise happened when the camera randomly shuts off.
What the? Why didn't we get on record?
Guys, wait, we just
I swear they're gonna think we're lying.
wait. The recording stopped, and we were just wondering why the recording stopped, and we just heard a loud.
Wait, no.
We just heard a. We just heard a loud boom.
we're lying. I swear they're gonna think we're lying.
Then the third one was the one that sent us running in fear.
Did you hear that? Anthony, did you hear that?
Ryan, what the f, dude?
Hold on.
Ryan.
What the fuck? That just gave me the fucking chills. That just doesn't happen in a tunnel. That doesn't. That's giving me the fucking chills. What the fuck?
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go this way. Don't talk.
What the fuck?
Anthony-ish.
Let's go.
Anthony.
Bro, that's
Anthony, go.
scary.
Run. Quick. Oh my god. Anthony, let's go. What the f? Wish we were not. It just started.
Oh my god, that was awful. Dude, you remember that? Oh my god. Dude, the noises. Dude, it was like, dude, oh my god.
And like, it was getting closer. It was like,
And remember, I was telling you, is that a chainsaw? It was, guys, we were walking. It literally feels like a never-ending dream. We were walking in the tunnel, and then we hear this like weird noise. Bro. And we stop and we're like, what is this? This is the first time. We did not even call it the haunted tunnel at the time. We didn't even think it was haunted.
we explored it because of Pokemon Go.
Yeah, we went there because of Pokemon Go, and we're like, yo, this would be sick to go and explore this.
That's not normal.
Like, what could that have been? Oh my god, the fear that you feel when you're in a tunnel with one entrance.
I promise
And you think someone is either there playing tricks on you. Nobody knew we were going there. We didn't make no stories. It's the first time we ever went there.
Dude.
The feeling of being in a tunnel with one way out, technically, we can only go out the way we came in because the other way we don't know what is there.
Yeah.
And we hear somebody, we don't know if it's forward or your audio gets messed up in there. You're hearing. You don't know if it's behind you or in front of you.
I promise you, in that very moment, the thoughts that were going through my head is
We messed
our
up.
parents are gonna find out that we died in a tunnel. We're trapped. Whenever we try to leave the tunnel, we're gonna encounter whoever's there.
And
whoever's there.
It's definitely going to be, there's a lot of, I hate saying this, there's a lot of very sketchy people that live outside the tunnel. You won't find them.
Yeah.
They go there sometimes. I hate saying this, but there's people there that they sleep in the woods.
Yeah.
Don't know anything about them.
So you could walk back and encounter little
They could
kids
try to rob
mess
you.
with you, or you could encounter someone who's genuinely trying to hurt you and
On drugs. You guys heard about those people that are on drugs and they go and literally eat faces off and they eat bodies.
And based off what we were hearing, that's kind of the route we were thinking.
No one else would have done that. There's no way anyone saw us go in there.
And we were deep already. You
We
know,
were
no
deep,
one would
yeah.
go like that far. That's
I remember you
satanic
said something to
ritual.
me. You said something to me. You said, I wish, and this made me feel like exactly like that. You said, I wish we can go back in time and that we never made this decision. While we were in the tunnel, you said, I wish we could go back in time and not have made that decision.
Bro.
Bro, that would be me. I would not want to do that. I would not want to do this. This is scary.
I said, you're so right. If I had an option right now, if I had one wish, I wish I never made the decision to come in here.
Because you're thinking that your
You're
life
done.
is about to end.
Yes, definitely.
It sounds crazy, but like you just never know what you're gonna face. And
Imagine if we had to, dude, we've been there so many times. Let's try to put a perspective on being in the tunnel and hearing a noise in there. Because a lot of time you hear a noise. Put us in the perspective of being in the haunted tunnel and then you hear a noise. It's kind of like, imagine if you are in your room. So right now you're probably in your room watching this video. Now imagine there is no door in your room and there's somebody trying to hurt you in your room and you have no furniture, nowhere to hide. You're in an open room with somebody with weapons, with his whole entire body is covered. You don't know what he is, what he looks like. You don't know what he's gonna do to you, and he starts walking towards you. That's what I feel when we're in the tunnel.
yeah, you feel naked.
Oh, and it's dark, so you don't know where he's at. You just know he's coming to you, and you're in your dark room with no furniture, no door, no way out. You just know that something's gonna happen to you. All you can go based off of is his noise.
Yeah, and even with a flashlight, it only goes so far.
Oh my god.
You could see maybe like 20 feet in front of you.
Yeah.
25, 30
Would you say
feet.
it's an accurate representation?
I think it is, and the fact that I just pictured it again, like, just made me shit myself.
Yeah, it's a very terrifying thing. We began panicking and making very poor, quick decisions like this one here.
Anthony, can we crawl out from here? I'm serious. Anthony, how do you know?
If we decided to go through there, it very well could have ended up with one of us not coming out alive. Now, on the way out, we actually find the name Mike Olson.
Wait, someone said Mike Olson never lived through this tunnel, don't go in. Where's this?
We saw some graffiti that said Mike Olson never lived through this tunnel. So we kept that name in mind. We knew that if we ever made it out of there, the first thing we would do is research Mike Olson. But eventually, we agreed that we were gonna leave. But we had entered the weird side of the tunnel. The side that only the outcasts have really made it to. We're gonna call this No Man's Land.
Who the hell is Mike Olson? Guys, let me just say, I'm sweating like a mother right now. This way to Bigfoot land. Hey, Anthony, what the hell is made it past the big dip. This is the big dip.
We keep treading towards the exit, and finally, we hear this sound.
You could start hearing the frogs. It's 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. We have to be careful when we go out. It was so scary. It was so scary. I'm never going back in there ever again. It literally smells like straight shit.
The sound of the frogs croaking, which to me sounded like I'm gonna see my mom again. And yes, it was very hard to walk after going through that tunnel for the first time because the air is different and you're just seeing the same thing over and over again. And when you finally get out, you're tired, you're out of breath, and you're very dizzy. Somehow we made it out of that situation safely. We ended up getting in the car, driving home, but we didn't forget.
I have a challenge for all of you. Go to every computer in your house, your mom's, your dad's, your sister, your brother's computer, and
Forget about the tunnel. We ended
Heck no.
up talking about the tunnel every time we hung out. And there was one name that we could not forget. Mike Olson. So there was one particular person that we found in the haunted tunnel. Not person that we found, but we found this name written on the walls all along the whole entire tunnel.
I remember that. I think it was the second time we explored the tunnel.
Yeah.
It was either the first or second time, but his name was
Mike Olson.
Mike Olson. I had no idea what that meant. I remember seeing that name, and I kind of left it up to you guys to always
Written on the walls all along. So there was one particular person that we found in the haunted tunnel. Not person that we found, but we found this name written on the walls all along the whole entire tunnel.
I remember that. I think it was the second time we explored the tunnel.
Yeah.
It was either the first or second time, but his name was
Mike Olson.
Mike Olson. I had no idea what that meant. I remember seeing that name, and I kind of Mike Olson. I had
Forget about the tunnel.
We explored the tunnel.
Yeah.
It was either the first or second time, but his name was
Mike Olson.
Mike Olson. I had no idea what that meant. I remember seeing that name, and I kind of left it up to you guys.
Mike Olson.
Mike Olson. I had no idea what that meant. I remember seeing that name, and I kind of left it up to you guys to always do like research.
We
you
read
guys
a
are
lot.
So smart, bro.
Dude, definitely.
We relied on you guys a lot because I feel like you guys get it as invested as we do. But sometimes you guys might find answers that we don't, and it comes in such clutch when you're reading the comments because you're like, oh my god, like this person found that he died on this date, and he did this, and it somehow ties back to the tunnel.
We found out that he died on a certain date at that tunnel. This is not 100%, by the way. This is just what me and Brian figured out through reading comments, doing some research. We don't
not
know,
confirmed.
We don't know 100%, but what our theory was after gathering all of our information, there was a guy that tried to explore the tunnel and he died in there. Now, to think that we could have been that,
FaZe Rug and Sherman on the
terrifying. Mike Olson was a man with the same exact mission as me and Brian, to explore the end of the tunnel with some friends. After he found it too hard to breathe, he had an anxiety attack or a panic attack. His friends say that he explained the walls closing in, which is actually a symptom of claustrophobia. Under a lot of distress, his friends made a decision to send him through this little hole that they found, this hole to be exact. Mike Olson did not want to go through this hole, but he was confident that it would lead to his way out. After pushing him through the hole, sources say Mike Olson was crawling through the little tunnel for about 5 minutes before they heard him screaming and begging for help. His friends had no idea where that little tunnel led to, and none of them could fit through the hole to help him, so they ended up listening to their friend dying of what they explained as suffocating to death. We learned about it through reading the names on the tunnel.
So we were as far as he was. I passed out in the tunnel.
Oh yeah,
have you seen that?
I
don't
seen
think you
faint.
were there. Genuinely fainted in the tunnel, and I thought like I wasn't gonna wake up. Like, you know when you faint and like you just kind of like lose consciousness. Like,
you know when you guys get up too fast and then you get lightheaded. Is that what it felt like? When you get up too fast and then you feel like all the blood went to your head fast. That's what it feels like at all times after about a mile into the tunnel.
Oh my god, dude! You start like when you blink, you see darkness for like an extra.
And
second.
if you turn, like if you look left or right, you get so dizzy.
Bro, and then sometimes you smell spray paint.
Oh, the smell of spray paint. It's all just toxic fumes.
I mean, we are in a water tunnel.
Yeah, this is where all the rainwater goes into this little pipe, ginormous pipe, and just everything is thrown out. So it's like waste.
Yeah.
It's literally waste. The haunted tunnel has become somewhat of an attraction for tourists and thrill seekers. Online, this place may seem like a fun little place to go and explore, but I can assure you there's a lot more to it than just spooky videos. In the forest just outside the tunnel, people have encountered lots of unexplainable activities. This includes things to go and explore, but I can assure you there's a lot more to it than just spooky videos. In the forest just outside the tunnel, people have encountered lots of unexplainable activities. This includes It may seem like a fun
Bro, this is scary.
little place to go and explore, but I can assure you there's a lot more to it than just spooky videos. In the forest just outside the tunnel, people have encountered lots of unexplainable activities. This includes things like satanic rituals, where people gather around in their robes and chant an unknown language over the bones of what people describe as the carcasses of an animal. But we all know these bones could have been from anything. There was also an instance where a man was reported missing, only to be found 3 days later roaming the woods outside the tunnel, almost completely nude and with no recollection of what happened to him in the 3 days. Stories like this surface the internet all the time, and you kind of just have to guess which ones are true or not. Most people would just forget about the story a few days later, but when I read stories like this, I feel obligated to get to the bottom of it. Like I explained previously, there are multiple moments where we felt like we wouldn't make it out alive from the haunted tunnel, but there were two very intense scenarios that left us feeling like we definitely cheated death. There were two scenarios that I think that were very life-threatening, and that was the flooding and getting trapped in the haunted tunnel, not knowing how to get out. No food, no water. Definitely those are the two scariest moments I've ever had at the haunted tunnel. It was a normal day and Brian had asked me if I wanted to go to the haunted tunnel. Just a normal video trying to see if we can make it to the end like always. And as horrifying as it was, I actually agreed and I was like, all right, let's go do it. But what we didn't realize was that this time would be a lot more different. So we had already been there for a while. I want to say like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours in. We realized that we had ran out of water and that the battery on our flashlights were coming close to dying. So our first instinct was to leave the tunnel. So we're like, okay, let's go find a gutter and escape from it. But Brian told me that he hadn't seen one in like 40 minutes. And that's when we really started to panic because normally you see them every 10 minutes. So we start weighing our options and we think to ourselves, we're gonna walk back and escape through that exit that we found about 40 minutes ago. The only problem was, and I'm sure a lot of you guys know this story, when me and Brian started talking to each other and the dizziness kicked in and the panic mode, as we were talking to each other, we were kind of switching spots a little bit and we realized we did not know which way was the front and which way was the back. So we were just stuck in this tunnel, not knowing which way was out and which way was in, and we had no idea if there was even a way out. So we already discussed this in your video when we did your secrets video, but just to reiterate how scary that is. Dude. Like, actually how crazy that is that we forgot which way was front and which way was back.
That's what I was gonna say. That's how lost you get in there. That's how...
The headache.
Yeah, the headache, shortness of breath, the oxygen levels are low that sometimes you... Okay, think about this. When you're turning back forward, every time.
And you stop and we talk to each other and we're kind of like
changing positions, like the thought of not knowing if you're going forward or backwards is scary.
Can I put in a very scary perspective for you?
Yeah.
Which is why I wanted to mention this, because I actually think about it a lot. We put our life at a 50-50 chance.
I feel like that's happened
and
to us a lot.
You had to make that 50-50 decision.
I'm like, listen, we're going that way. I'm trusting my gut.
I had no say because I was like, your guess is like as good as mine.
When I tell you I genuinely guessed, I didn't have a gut feeling. I was like, let's just hope and pray that it's
I had
the
no
right
idea.
way. Cause dude, we were running out of oxygen.
And water, we had no water left.
The flashlights were gonna die. The flashlights could die at any second too. And that's the scary part too. Imagine being in the
Oh
dark.
my god, remember when I climbed down, your flashlight died?
Bro,
Dude.
I hate reliving the tunnel, and I think I'm serious when I say this time that we're not going back.
No, definitely.
It's just a very monumental thing in our lives now that we could look back at and just be very thankful that nothing crazy happened to us. But I genuinely don't think I'm going back.
Well, I actually just went there recently during the day for some cinematics and stuff.
Oh gosh. Dude.
But I did not go in the tunnel. I just
Okay.
went in that little area outside of it.
Luckily, Brian made a split decision to walk a certain direction. Luckily, we made it out safely. And for that reason, this is one of the places that I never want to come back to in my life. In conclusion, the tunnel is a very scary place. Every time you go there, you always have a feeling of, I shouldn't be here right now. Or let's just get this over with so I could leave. It's filled with dangerous people, dangerous spirits. And overall, one of the worst places I've ever been to in my whole entire life. I'm very thankful that I was able to make it out of there alive and that Brian was able to make it out alive. And that nothing really serious happened to us. You never really realize how much you love your life until you're seconds away from losing yours. Now, if someone ever asked me if I would go back into that tunnel, the answer is simple. When I hit 2 million subscribers, I'll go back into that tunnel.
Wow, that is scary, bruh. Bruh. If they make another video, if he hits 2 million, I'll watch it. But, oh heck no. That's no. I would never want to see him go back into that video, into that tunnel ever again. That's too scary. I heard rituals, and he did the Ouija board in it. That's scary. But, everyone, appreciate everyone for watching. If you guys do want to like and subscribe, it would be appreciated. Trying to hit 100,000 subscribers before Christmas next year. Also, this was scary. I love you guys. I don't think I can react to another video this long ever again about a scary video. That got me creeping out. I'm still creeping out right now. I don't like scary stuff. And that scared the crap out of me. But love you guys. Hope to see you guys in the next video. And chat and YouTube. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.